The franchises.
Franchises.
Right. So.
That's so funny. Oh, bully.
Huh? I know that shit.
Bully.
Fucking concussing. So we were talking about it earlier when we were having lunch about, you know, different franchises and how
After the first one, they kind of like,
they kind of fall off, right?
yeah.
So we saw the new Scream movie, and spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it.
Well, let's just say it wasn't
It wasn't what we thought it would be. It was a good movie
throughout.
throughout,
Yes.
but there's just, you know, a portion in the movie that's just kind of like,
It was
in my opinion, and I guess in hers, they could have, they just dropped the ball on it, and it could have been way better.
It was like, I enjoyed it throughout the whole thing, but then
Fuck
when
it.
they
Spoiler
reveal-
alert
when
in
they-
3 seconds. 3, 2,
no,
1.
don't do it.
Why? They can skip if they don't want the spoiler alert.
The killers just didn't make sense.
The what?
The killers.
Well, I was gonna say the ending was just terrible, in my opinion. It just.
It's because the way they went about it, the concept to the movie, didn't go with who the killers were.
Right.
It was just like they built up this whole thing of it all goes back to the past, to the beginning, and then the people that ended up being Ghostface, I kind of fucked up because I said the people.
Well, again, spoiler alert. Just fucking skip like the next 5 minutes.
I guess.
But that prompted the question of, you know, when was there a franchise that was made last that was like that didn't drop the ball?
That all of them were
Like
good.
Every single movie was just a fucking
I couldn't think
banger.
of one. The longest franchise that we have seen is the Fast and the Furious movies.
Right.
But
And I
those
guess I mean those, to me, my favorite one in that entire franchise is gonna be the first one.
The first one,
And
as always, the original.
the original one, right? And don't get me wrong, they had other good movies within that franchise, but you know, like the one you said that was kind of whack.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Right.
Is my least favorite of the whole. Well, besides the new one, what was it, 9? Where they go into space?
Yeah, that one.
Because that one,
whack. I would say they dropped the ball a few times in that franchise. And that's the most recent franchise, right?
I do enjoy the first one by far is my favorite. Also, I like
The first movie?
the first one.
Yeah.
The first Fast and the Furious.
For sure. It's the best one.
I do like Tokyo Drift also.
I wasn't a fan of that one.
I liked it. I don't know what it was about it that I liked. I think I liked Han's character, I guess.
I don't know. I maybe because I did only see it, like, really saw it when it came out, and I just wasn't a fan of it then. Maybe if I see it now, I don't know. But we couldn't think of another franchise that just had straight bangers from beginning to end, like, at all. And we kind of, you know, we were sitting there for a good chunk of our lunch date and we couldn't think of anything. And I still can't. I still can't.
I don't. It's because I still can't think of any like movies.
Well,
and,
I'm sure someone, you know, watching this will leave.
And it's like I asked you too, like, what is considered a franchise after like the second part or like the third part?
Well, I don't think it's so much after a certain amount of parts. I think it's just whether or not they're gonna decide to continue that.
So if there's just 2 movies, that's already a franchise?
I mean, if there's one movie, I would say that whoever wants to buy into it and continue the storyline, they can turn it into a franchise. And well, so we're leaving the Marvel movies out of it because
that was already like the movies are based off of already
the comics and all that. So I mean, those, to me, those are all great movies, right? And some people don't like those kind of movies, and a lot of people do. So, but
I mean, I like Black Widow.
I like them all.
I
like them all.
Venom.
Well,
is Venom part of Marvel?
aren't they? I don't know.
I think
I
so.
don't fucking know. I like watching them. I'm not geeked out on it like some people
I think
are.
so because Venom comes out in Spider-Man 3, but
That's
as a
another one.
different
I haven't even
character.
seen all of the Spider-Mans, or at least I don't remember. The first, what we saw this, right? We were looking this up last time. The first Spider-Man came out, what, like in '02 or some shit?
I can't remember, but yeah.
I was
I
like-
was in middle school, I think.
Yeah.
So
I was
yeah.
like, I think it was '02, and so I was like 12. So I don't even remember the first Spider-Man. Right.
Well, what about those? Well, it's because I've never seen the Spider-Man movies.
Well,
I've
those are,
only
but that's
seen-
what I'm saying, though. That's within that Marvel universe.
Well, true, we were gonna leave those out. I only saw the ones with Tobey Maguire. I didn't watch any of the other ones.
We saw the new one.
Just the new one, and that one
went
was
hard.
good. I did like it. I
That
did
one went
ask my
hard.
brother first, like, am I gonna be thrown off because I haven't seen any of the other ones? But he said, no, you should be fine.
Yeah.
So
It was a good movie.
I did like it.
Even though it was long. I mean, they're all usually pretty long, but it was a good movie. I like all those movies. I'm a fan. Again, I'm just not geeked out like some people are, to where they know the origin stories and, you know, they get all deep with it. I'm not that deep.
I got his ring thingy
No.
when he gets
Oh, in
like,
the
I
movie.
got his ring thingy.
In the movie. Yeah, definitely. If you haven't seen that one, that's a must watch.
That one was good,
That one was
but
real
we're
good.
leaving those out.
We're leaving
Because-
those out just because, again, they were already
They're-
comic books. Like, there was a, you know, it wasn't like a film that was just made and then a franchise was made off of that first film.
You know what you were saying about the Scream movie, that those stab movies,
Oh, yeah.
like they should have done that. Like
So I don't
actually
know, maybe
made
they
those
did or
movies.
not, but I was thinking like, yeah, like for them to actually film one of those stab movies and add it as a bonus feature, that'd be kind of cool.
That would be.
Just to see what the hype is, right, in that little universe of why people enjoy those movies so much.
And to them, it's based off of like stuff that actually happened in their
Right,
town.
in their
So
town.
it's like, I would want to see that too.
Well, hold on. So the stab movies are just a movie based on Scream
On
1.
Scream, yeah.
Scream 1, right?
Mhm.
But seeing the actual movie itself, like the stab movie, would be kind of cool to watch. Just like as a gag type thing.
Because that part, Scream 2 starts off with Stab 1, which is the Scream 1. So they're
Right.
basing it off of that one.
Yeah, I don't remember any of the Scream movies.
I
She does. She
do.
loves them. I'm not a huge fan of like horror flicks. They're kind of boring to me. They're not boring. They're just very predictable.
Predictable, which I agree, but it's still my favorite.
And
What is it, genre of?
Yeah.
movie?
Yeah. But you know, as a good boyfriend, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Support.
And that's because you didn't want to go watch Scream, and it was good. It was pretty. I liked it throughout the everything. Like I was kind of like, oh my god. I even cried. No, I'm not gonna say why.
Yeah.
But-
there was a moment there. I did like the movie. I
A very
did like the
heartbreaking
movie.
moment for me.
Yeah. Well, for anyone who likes the films, really, there's gonna be that moment where you guys are just gonna be like,
Yeah, I did shed a couple tears.
yeah,
You
you
saw.
got a little emotional.
I did.
But even that was kind of predictable. Like I called it right before it
You
happened.
did call it, but I was hoping you would be wrong.
Yeah. But so, the movie was good. I liked it. But for me, just that ending just ruins the whole thing.
It did ruin it.
It just like ruined the entire like. I felt cheated.
It was funny though, cause you know how I told you, even like Nev Campbell, Courtney Cox, they
Right.
even them as the original characters from all these movies. It kind of I told you, I wonder if even they kind of thought like, what are they
fuck?
doing?
Yeah.
And even in the ending, that both of them had like no lines. They were just like what the fuck's going on? Like trying to piece it together, I guess, and
Yeah.
it just didn't really make sense in the end.
They
like,
just really dropped the ball. I felt like there were so many different avenues they could have taken,
done, yeah.
and they chose like the wackest one. Like really, like even while we were watching it, we were like, I wonder if it's this person.
like
or
who is it?
could be
Oh my
this
God.
person. Like there was so many avenues they could have taken, and just dropped the ball entirely. So
Yeah.
would you? Okay, here's the real question: would you recommend people to go watch it? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want people to waste their money on it.
I don't know. I think
I feel like it's
as a
something
fan
you
of
can.
like all of the res or like the original one, once I watch one, I have to just watch the rest. I think. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
But with that said, I feel like most people can't wait for it to come out on Netflix.
I don't think they'll put it on Netflix.
That's how whack it is.
I don't think so.
Eventually.
That's how much it sucks.
You don't think eventually they'll put it on Netflix once it's done, like out of theaters and shit?
No.
Yeah, of course.
I think they'll put it maybe. Where's
like
the?
on Redbox? Is Redbox still a thing?
I don't think. I don't think
On the
so.
free Roku channel?
That one.
Oh, there you go.
Because they have the other one.
Or that Paramount Plus.
Or
Yeah,
Amazon
I
Prime.
can
don't think-
definitely see it on Netflix. On all these little platforms, I think.
I don't think Netflix would get it.
You don't think so?
No.
You think that's how bad it is?
Maybe Disney Plus. Just kidding.
No. Wait, is it a Disney movie? Disney
It started as
Disney owns everything, so it might be. Who the fuck knows?
No,
Yeah.
that's not a Disney thing.
No, I mean, not your typical Disney movie, but I mean, I'm saying Disney owns a lot of companies.
Like what?
They've bought out so many companies. I don't know. I don't know which one specifically, but I know over the years you hear about them buying out companies.
I don't know.
Is it Disney or? Yeah, Disney. I might be tripping. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is.
It's Disney.
Google it.
What do I Google?
Google which companies Disney owns. Nah, don't Google it. It's gonna take too long.
What? Oh, my phone's lagging. What did you say?
What companies does Disney own?
Companies does Disney own? Marvel, Pixar, Lucasfilm, 20th Century Studios, ABC, ESPN. Wait, what?
I'm trying to tell you, Disney's just buying out everywhere.
Dude, it's a lot. ESPN,
I'm telling you, they're buying out everyone. So who the fuck knows?
Hulu,
Wait, so that you said Paramount?
Paramount's on here.
Isn't Paramount the studio that what is like the main studios? You produce the film or fund the film?
The fun the film, I guess.
I don't know. I have no idea. One of those damn companies. Yo, can we turn that off? It's just like
You got hot already?
no,
or
it's
what?
just going on and off like crazy. It's like
I unplug it?
yeah. And yeah, it is kind of hot. I'm sweating.
Oh shit, I unplugged the wrong thing.
You probably
did I
unplugged
unplug?
the Wi-Fi. Yeah, you did.
It kept going. Así, me lo toques.
No. So, would you recommend it?
I think I would. I think I'd be like,
I'd be mad.
Maybe you
I'd be
like it.
mad at you if you recommended that movie to me.
I
But
did
wouldn't.
last night.
Oh, you did.
My voice cracked. I did last night because you said looks kind of gay, and then I got real butthurt, and you're like, "Let's go watch it, babe. Let's go watch it." So I was like, "Okay."
Okay, so I was kind of right and wrong, right? Because I did say we went to go eat, and I said she wanted to watch it, and I said it looks kind of gay, and she did get a little bit hurt. So I was like, "Let's go, babe. I was just joking. I was just saying, let's go, duh."
Liar.
Duh. And so we went, and again, the movie was fine up until the ending. The ending just it's.
You missed a little part though when you went to go.
Oh, I called.
You
My,
went-
I had a phone call.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I missed anything.
I told you. I'm like.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend it. What would you rate it? 1 out of 10.
Oh. Maybe me. I don't know. I'd probably put like an 8.
Ooh. That is way too much credit. No. That's an easily like
A 4?
yeah, I would say a 6 just to be,
7.5? Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that. That's your take on it. Mine's gonna be a 6. I'm not gonna be too harsh on it because most of the movie was good. It's just that ending just.
So the
ruined it for
ending
me.
drops it all the way down to a 6 for
I
you?
think so. Yeah. Yeah, because I feel so like cheated out of a good ending, and that's like the best part of a movie is the ending. Like, damn, and that ending came to us, and I was like, what?
It was kind of like
What? It felt like the producers, directors, and everyone just kind of like half-assed the ending. Like, fuck, we're running out of time.
we don't have no more film.
We gotta fucking run out of budget. Let's just kind of throw this ending together and.
Neb's quitting.
Yeah. And
Courtney Cox and her plastic surgery.
Yo, she looks crazy, bro. She looks insane. She looks like a puppet.
In the part 2 with her bangs.
Oh, yeah. So we were watching the other one on, what was it, the Roku, right?
Yeah, it was the Roku channel.
And we were seeing that she had some fucked up bangs. I guess that was the trend back then.
Mm-hmm.
Them shits were like that. The way, like, you ever seen a little kid, like when a little kid just cuts their bangs off? That's what
they press it down and then they cut it and it goes on.
That's what it looked like. It looked insane.
I never did that.
I'll see if I'll put a picture up on it.
I never did that.
What, cut your bangs?
Cut my own hair.
You sure? Maybe you don't remember.
No, I have not.
Call your mom right now.
No, I don't call
Ask
my mom
her.
right now. She's gonna be on the phone forever.
She's gonna keep you on there.
Saying the same thing.
I don't know if I did. My daughter definitely did. She cut her hair multiple times. Multiple times.
Evele tampoco. She never. Mm-mm.
You guys don't own scissors?
Yeah, but it was never like.
I don't even know how my kid would find these damn. I don't even know where the scissors are. Somehow she would always find them.
But I wonder why. Like, what goes through their head to be like, and like cut hair?
I don't know, man. Well, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but I've been cutting my hair since I was in middle school. My own hair.
Yeah.
And that hasn't changed even up to today.
You cut it yesterday, actually.
I just cut it. Yeah. Well, no, the day before.
Oh.
And so my daughter walks in on me a lot when I'm cutting my hair, and it's been like that her whole life. So I don't know if that influenced her or not, but she's definitely done it a few times. But I mean, other little kids do it too. I think it's just a curiosity thing. They see scissors, they say, "I want to look pretty."
I don't know. I never did it.
I don't know.
And Evelyn never did it either.
Good for you guys, because that means there's no pictures of you guys like that. I definitely have a few pictures.
I did have bangs though, but my mom cut my bangs.
Yeah, she did a pretty good job.
They looked fine.
Yeah, they didn't look like Courtney Cox.
Nah. And then I was real weird. I liked them long, so I was real weird.
Word?
I liked them long. I never caught on.
I was real weird.
Was keyword.
That's tense. Right. Yeah, baby, you're totally
normal.
Not weird. No Yeah.
I'm getting better. Just kidding.
We're getting there. It's a work in progress. No.
Anyways.
Yeah. So what are you saying?
I don't remember. That I liked my bangs long. I didn't like them like above my eyebrow. So they would be like at eyebrow level.
Aren't they supposed to be though? Isn't that like the
some people.
The look? That's what they're for.
I guess.
Right? They're like
and then my mom would always tell me that they didn't look good on me because I have a flat forehead. So they would just like
like you don't have a flat forehead. What do you mean?
She would say
I mean, we all have flat foreheads.
I don't know. She would say that all this up here, it goes like it's flat. So she said it would look weird.
Let me see. Like, try to recreate it with your hair.
Like this. Hold on, I feel like the girl from The Ring.
What scary movie is that?
Oh my gosh, that was how many of the rings were there? Like 2 or 3. But I didn't really watch them.
Was there more than just one?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I thought that one was kind of gay too.
The Grudge.
And I don't mean that in any disrespect, people.
Do you remember The Grudge?
Yeah, I remember The Grudge.
The Grudge had 2 also, I think.
Which was the one with the kids where they were in the forest filming?
Blair Witch Project.
There you go. You remember that one? There was a few of those too, wasn't there?
Really?
Or just 2, maybe.
I thought it was just 1.
I don't know.
The Ring. The Ring 2, you see? I think it was just 2.
Well, I mean, all these scary movies have pretty long going franchise. Well, I don't know if they're franchises or just like, Like Michael Myers. How many fucking movies are there of those? There's like fucking 30 of them. The dude never died.
But see, those they remake.
It can't be. They can't all be remakes of the same movie. There's different stories.
Because remember,
different
Rob
characters.
Zombie took over that, and he started directing remakes
But
of
how many?
Halloween.
How many though? Was it just one?
I don't know.
Because there's like
several.
fucking 70 movies of that. They're
That's
coming out
true.
with another one next year.
Really?
I don't know. Probably.
Didn't they just do one like this past year? I never went to go
Oh,
watch
that's right.
it.
That lady's so old too.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're still both alive.
Who? Her and who?
Michael Myers.
Yeah, that guy's never gonna die.
Never.
Never.
Evelyn was saying like
Even
how,
when he dies.
how
he's
is
not
he
dead.
gonna still be running after her when he's an old man? Like
The dude doesn't age. He found the fountain of youth,
he
dude.
found he like gets stronger every time
It's
somehow.
you see, and for that reason, I feel that movie is like whack.
I love Halloween.
'Cause he's-
I don't know what it is about it. Michael Myers terrifies me.
I just don't like scary movies. They're just not as the way they were when we were small, right? We're so small, we're so gullible at the time. We'll fucking
Well, is it that? Maybe it was because we were so gullible. They've always sucked.
Well, yeah, like if you go back, for me at least, if you go back and watch it, the original movie, the first one,
I never saw it, the original.
it's whack.
I never
But
saw
it would kind of,
Come here, George.
I slept with a nightlight once or twice because of that movie.
Once or twice? You still have nightlights.
That doesn't count.
Because it's fundido.
No, because I turn them off when I go to sleep.
Okay.
But anyways, that first It movie, going back watching it now as an adult, is pretty whack.
I never saw the original.
I never saw the new one. The new one looked kind of
The second one was pretty funny.
Was it
Yeah.
funny?
Yeah.
But it's not a comedy. You see, that's my point.
They make it funny. I don't know. I laughed a lot.
Do they
doing
have
that
any?
one.
Oh, you wouldn't know, but I wonder if they have some of the original characters.
Oh, I don't know.
I'd imagine.
I don't know. I can't say because I never watched the original one.
We don't know the fact that we're doing kind of like a review on a movie and we don't know shit about movies.
them. I'm googling.
Yeah, subscribe.
Yes.
It'll be a fucking ride. Just join us.
Well, what is your favorite scary movie?
I don't have one.
None at all.
I don't have a favorite movie.
None that you would like sit and watch, like you wouldn't mind.
Nope.
I wouldn't mind the Halloween movies. I always like those. I don't know why.
I mean, I'll sit down and watch them with you if you're like, babe, let's watch the movies.
Siéntate.
Oh my god. But I mean,
Get
if
the
I'm
popcorn.
like if I'm just gonna be like, you'll never catch me like, yeah, let's watch this
Hey babe,
movie.
let's watch this. No.
But I do like movie nights, right? I'm always down for a movie night, but I'll never choose that genre of movie. In fact, I never choose. I always have her choose. Because I'll watch whatever. I'll even watch those. I'll watch whatever.
You'll watch it because I fall asleep.
And then I'll change it up. Get on YouTube.
And then I get up like, I don't know what happened.
I'm
Ya se acabó, babe.
I'm watching a podcast.
I just hear laughing. What about The Hills Have Eyes? You remember that one?
I do. I never fully saw the entire movie.
Those movies are
For
creepy.
the same reason.
They're creepy.
I mean, are they though?
Oh, what about the Chainsaw Massacre?
Those
I think those
only
were...
because we had this misconception of them being based on true stories. Or
It
based
wasn't?
based on a true story. It was, I mean,
There wasn't a Leatherface?
so they took the idea from this one man, I forget his fucking name, but they got the idea of the character of Leatherface from this one dude who supposedly, I'm not sure if he was like, something was wrong with him mentally and his mom ended up dying and I don't know if he kept her around in his house. But the movie itself wasn't supposedly based on a true story. And I think that's what kind of made it scary for us back then. Or at least for me, the fact that there was some weirdo out there fucking,
Slashing faces?
Yeah. Here in Texas. So it was like, right?
Maybe he lives in the street
I-
corner house.
dude,
That's
that
a bad
fucking
thing.
abandoned
That's
house.
how we hear things sometimes.
Yeah, but see, after I found out, or after they came out and said like no, then it changed everything, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think I saw it in a director's cut, and one of like the remakes they released. It had a director's cut with the whole thing.
Or it's like, it's all fake, guys.
Yeah, it was all bullshit. I don't know if they used the whole like based on a true story to get more
people to go
asses
watch
in the
it.
seats. Yeah, I could have said it that way. Sorry, I got a mouth on me.
More people to watch the movie.
Yeah.
What about all those like poltergeist movies? Did you ever watch those?
Yeah.
What was the other one with the girl that twists her head?
Oh, The Exorcist.
The Exorcist.
I saw that one.
I never saw it.
I mean, you're not missing out on anything. But then again, baby, my opinion on all the scary movies are gonna be about the same.
They all suck.
Yeah. Not they don't suck. They're just so predictable. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be that guy that's just sitting there like, this is good. This is what's gonna happen. Watch. And then it happens, But it's like.
And then it happens like if.
I'll say this: I haven't seen a scary movie in so long that I was legitimately like, "Yo, I almost shit myself in there." That was scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like.
I went to go watch this one movie with my brother one time. I can't remember which one. It was the one with the red face dude.
Clifford.
No.
And they made a Clifford movie. Remember that book when we were small?
Yes, I remember.
They made a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Looks scary.
It's not a scary movie. It's a kids movie.
You're saying it looks scary. The guy with the red face.
Yes, with the little boy that he's always drawing him. ¿Cómo se llama? And the old lady.
Monsters Inc.
It's not a kids movie. It's a scary movie. I went to go see it. I went to go see it with my older brother, and there was this one part in the movie where the girl gets hit by like a car while she's crossing the street, and that made me jump like hardcore.
Ask her about the bangs.
No. Bueno, what is it called?
I don't even recall a movie like I'm trying to remember. Now see that movie was from the 80s.
Insidious.
Oh yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
So there's a scene where the girl is walking out of a house. I don't know if it's her house or that old lady's house, where she's like telling her like about that demon, and then she crosses the road and a car is like boom, se la levanta.
Oof.
And that made me jump.
Why don't I remember this movie? I probably didn't watch.
Yeah, you probably didn't watch it.
Or remember that movie wasn't even scary. I don't even know if it was supposed to be scary or not. The Sixth Sense. Remember that old ass movie?
I think I only saw it one time, and it was way back then when it first came out.
It's an old movie. It's an old movie.
What are you trying to say?
That it's an old movie.
Because I was like, I haven't seen this in way back. You're like, oh, so it's an old
Neither have
movie.
I. I mean, I think most people watching this are going to say the same. That's how far deep we have to reach into the vault just to find a good scary movie. And even then, we're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all in all, I wouldn't recommend to go watch Scream. That's a 6 for me. 1 out of 10. Don't watch it, in my opinion.
I liked it.
Scary movies in general are just they're not it for me. And if I couldn't think of a franchise that just has complete bangers through and through, every single one is a hitter, I can't think of one, but I'd imagine someone's gonna, leave a comment of a good franchise that they just killed
that we
it.
haven't seen.
That we haven't seen, or that we just haven't thought of just yet. But I can't think of one.
Can I Google?
What?
Movie franchises to see
Yeah.
if something comes up.
But yeah, I don't know.
You see, it's like the Spider-Mans and stuff. Oh, Harry Potter, I never saw Harry Potter's.
I get, yeah. But even see, those were books though.
True.
Those were books, and so I mean, I guess a lot of movies are gonna be based on like
Mission Impossible. I never saw Mission Impossible movies.
How many are there?
I don't know.
Jurassic Park.
I never saw them.
I don't remember. Yeah, I can't see like I'd have to rewatch some of these movies just to even like remember them. Holy shit, Jaws. That is insane. Planet of the Apes, remember those?
No.
You never saw those?
Uh-uh.
Man, those are, or at least the newer ones. I know there's an old one, like from back in the day, but these newer ones
Twilight.
kind of whack. Twilight Saga is a book also.
It is a book, that's true.
See, we can't really find a good like franchise that was made out of just a movie and it just continued with the storyline.
Batman.
It's a comic book.
It is, you're right. Divergent. Did you ever watch those?
With that one girl, what's her face?
I can't think of her name.
The one that's funny in the interviews. Weren't we just talking about her? Or is that not it?
No. That's the Hunger Games.
Oh, that's right. Isn't that the same?
No.
Which was Divergent? Oh my god, I'm gonna get roasted for that. Because it's kind of fairly... It is the same girl, no? Who's that?
Shailene Woodley.
Oh, I don't know.
That's the one where the families, they all have like some kind of a, not a power, but it's like a strength. And they all have to go to like that group.
I don't know that I saw it. I don't think I did.
And Hunger Games, I don't know. All I know is I volunteer as tribute.
Wait, so is there more of these? Or is
I
that
think
just the
there's
only
like
one?
3. But I don't remember watching them all. Mad Max. The only one I watched of Mad Max is the one with Tom Hardy.
Oh my god. Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Which is the only reason I watched Venom.
Venom was a dope movie.
Did you watch the first one?
No.
You only went to watch the second one with us, right?
Yeah.
It was a pretty cool movie.
Because Venom was another one of those movies that I saw the trailer and the trailer didn't sell me on it.
Oh.
And so I never saw it.
You
And
never
then-
thought of watching it?
Yeah, because I mean, it didn't catch my eye.
Oh, look. The Final Destination movies. But you never really saw those, right?
But I mean, even you say that's...
They all, besides the first one, it's good.
But see,
The rest is like, nah. They all get dumber and dumber.
Yo, how gruesome those movies are is insane to think, like, especially like today. I don't know if they'd be able to get away with that today.
Why?
I don't know, because everything is so sensitive now. And the way some of these characters die in those movies is insane. You know, it's so graphic.
Well, they are supposed to be like, what's that word I'm looking for? They're supposed to be like
Freak accidents?
freak accidents.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying, though, is, like, could they film that today and not get any backlash for it?
I mean,
I don't know. You know what? That Scream movie had some pretty intense scenes. I don't want to say any kind of...
True. Yeah.
You know,
You're right.
It did have some intense scenes, but...
Did you ever watch the Friday the 13th movies?
Of course.
I didn't.
Well, you're not missing out.
You're saying that about all of them, though.
I know. Because it's true. They're all the same. They're all the same. Every movie's the same.
I never saw those. That was my shoes. Stop. The Freddy Krueger ones. The Friday the... Oh, no, wait. He's not Friday the 13th. He's Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. You're talking about Jason.
Jason is Friday the 13th.
Right.
Freddy
That
Krueger,
motherfucker never died either.
Freddy Krueger is Friday the 13th.
Freddy,
No.
Jason, and Michael,
Nightmare on
they're
Elm
all chilling right now. We're just waiting for another movie.
I wonder if they cast the same guy.
Nah, I don't.
Really?
You think the same guy from 1995 is still, like, running around?
I wonder who they are.
Just random big dudes. I know that wrestler Kane. He played one of, I don't know which one it was. One of those big motherfuckers.
Halloween.
Probably that one. I know he plays one.
Michael Myers.
Probably that one. I don't know. I know he played one of them. He played one of them. I know there's different actors that they find for these roles.
I want to know who was the first original dude.
There's this little thing called Google on your phone, and you can find.
What?
I love
It's not
it.
Google.
Google?
Google.
It's real fancy. All right, we're gonna have to end this because that shit's getting long. And so, final thoughts. Don't watch Scream.
I think you should.
Don't watch it. It's a 6 in my opinion. That's my take. Her take.
Exactly. So you gotta let them watch it.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you're telling them not to go watch.
My opinion is don't watch the movie. It's whack. You do what you want with that information. I'm just giving you my opinion.
I say you just go watch it and see for yourself if you like it or not.
Fair enough.
Okay.
You make your choice on it. Or you can wait till it's on the Roku channel. We're out.